I'm a boy in balls. So I was like, you know, I'm not a fighter. Look at me, I look more like a heavy bag, okay? I've only been in one fight in my life, okay, and I lost. I was 12 years old and I got my nose broke by the teen ruffian Billy Bland who lived in my neighborhood, okay? And I know what you're thinking, must have been a strong kid to break this honker, right? So I'm like my mother, God rest her soul, 5 foot nothing, Sicilian, batshit crazy woman, loved her baby boy to death, was my super protector, loved her, okay? My nose is broke, I come home, I'm bleeding all over the place. She opens the door, she goes, who? Billy Bland. She pulls me in the house, picks up the house phone and calls Mary Bland, Billy's mother, and goes, get your piece of shit son and get down here now. Click. This leaves Mary Bland with a couple of queries. Who just called her? Mom never introduced herself. Could have been anyone in the world with a telephone. Mary has 2 sons. Which one's the piece of shit? She has to figure out which fruit of her loins is shittier than the other and bring them down to the house. She guesses correctly, brings Billy down, and we're in my kitchen, and my mother is going off. She's all fucking fired. How could you, you animal? Look what you've done. You're garbage. You're a piece of trash. I'm sitting there with a bag of frozen peas on my face, like, get him, mommy! I'm winning this fight now, bitch. What up? Finally, Billy's had enough, right? It's not his mother. You don't have to listen to her. So he just goes, oh, shut up. Oh is right, my friend. Not a good move, Billy Bland, because what you just did was pull the pin out of Mom's crazy grenade and toss that shit. She sees red, grabs him by the shirt, pulls him over to the stove, lights the fire, holds his face to the open flame, and yells, I'll burn your fucking eyes out! Mary's trying to save her young, just goes, all right, let's everybody calm down, take a breath. And my mom goes, take a breath, you're next, bitch! They moved. My mom's crazy, man, I love her. She used to do anything to protect me all the time. I was driving down to Atlantic City one summer. She had, my phone rang. And I hear the bells going off. She was at the casino in Atlantic City. And I hear, hey, Mom. And she's like, hey, baby, listen, I just won $10,000. Get down here. And I was down at the Jersey Shore, my cousin. And I was like, oh, Mom. I was like, you know, I'm out with the boys now, but have fun. Congratulations. 20 minutes later, I swear to God, the phone rings. Joey, it happened again. I won another 10 grand. I'm like, fuck it. Mom's up 20. We're going. So I go, but all I had was like flip-flops and stuff because I was at the beach and stuff, so I had to like get some. So I went to Macy's, and I had a Macy's credit card, right? So I go to Macy's, and I got shoes. And I was like, all right, I need some shoes. And they're like, oh, you know, I'm gonna pay. I'm paying my credit card. I didn't have my Macy's credit card, so I take my license, take my number, whatever, so they can look it up. I get in a car and I leave. And I'm driving, but I want to get down there. My sisters are coming. It's a good time. I'm going 90 miles an hour. I get pulled over. I'm in my mother's car. A beautiful little Mercedes, brand new, right? Cop pulls me over. He's like, you know how fast you were going? I was like, 70? He's like, 95. I was like, fuck. And I was like, oh, it's like license and registration. Where's my wallet? Back at the fucking Macy's. I'm like, oh, I was like, I don't have my license. I bought new shoes. I was like, what the fuck does that mean about shoes? I don't care about shoes. I was like, all right. I said, well, he goes, all right, well, let me give you the registration. We're taking the registration. It says Geraldine Gatto. He goes, you're not Geraldine Gatto. I'm like, I know, that's my mommy. This is my mommy's car. I was 32 at the time. Unfuckable. So he's like, all right. He's like, well, he's like, do you have any ID? I'm like, I don't have anything. No, it's back at the Macy's. He's like, all right, well, let me look up the license plate. So he goes, looks it up. I'm in the car about 20 minutes. He comes back and he goes, bro, he's like, I got bad news. The system's down. I can't check a New York plate. We're in New Jersey. He's like, I can't connect. He's like, I got to take you in. I go, what? You can't arrest me. My mother will kill me. He goes, well, I don't know who you are. This car's probably stolen. I'm like, it's not. It's my mom's car. He's like, you don't have anything. He's like, he says a woman's name. There's no way to prove you are who you are. I go, wait, I got it. Here's my cell phone. I'll dial mommy. When she answers, ask her name. She'll say Geraldine Gatto, and we'll work this all out. He goes, okay. I can't believe that fucking worked. I give him the phone. He calls. My mom picks up thinking it's me. So she's like, puppy baby, you almost here. The cop is like, Mrs. Gatto, this is Officer Jenkins. She's like, where is my son? He's like, ma'am, I'm trying to tell you. She goes, put my son on the phone. The cop just goes, your mom wants to talk to you. And he gets it and he goes away. And he get a ticket about the fucking best. She was great with technology and stuff too. Like, you know, she was her only nemesis. You know, like some people get older and it starts falling apart. My mom's